Okay, guys, thanks for joining us here in the charts. It is the Crypto Flight Edition. It is Napoleon Macro speaking. Let's look at the levels on the Bitcoin price. As on our last video post, we made a prediction that Bitcoin may have a slight retracement. Although it didn't make it down to the retracement level, our trajectory and our prediction was to the upside. And it appears that is the direction that Bitcoin is going in. So what we're going to do is take a look at the levels once again, but we're also going to take a look at that monthly MACD cross. That's right, guys. The MMC is still upon us, and I want to reiterate that one thing that Bitcoin must do in order to uncross the monthly MACD, and that's what we're going to do, guys. So let's get into it. Welcome back, loyal family. If you're new here, we only explore price action. Thanks for sticking around, all of my loyal subscribers. Let's dive right into the charts here. So today's March the 27th, 2022, and the current price of Bitcoin, $46,597.40, slightly positive 4.6% for the day. Hopefully you guys enjoying your weekend. Here are the levels once again. Yes, so we have a few circles, and I'll just reiterate what we went over on the last video. So if you're new with us, you'll just kindly, I guess, learn this. I mean, maybe a lot of you already know this because a lot of you guys are technical and you follow me. But it's really simple. Whenever you find just kind of a range where the price action is having a little bit of complications, just kind of breaking through, right, that we've already pointed out, these 5 red circles where the market just continued to come up to the line, right, get rejected, number 1, find a green circle, right, it's basically a higher low, if you know, 2, right, so I think it's pretty straightforward, right, it's continuing to get rejected from that range there, sell pressure, number 4, but it was continuing to make higher lows. So that is the sign that you look for in order to determine whether or not there will likely be a breakthrough of said level that is causing the restriction, in this case, the resistance. You can also do it on the flip side for the, the support levels, okay? But let's stick to what we have here. So the market is appearing to break out to the upside. We still have our same price target of 55,000 Bitcoin. I'll leave a link for the video. So do I think the 55,000 could happen? We're going to start, let's be conservative and start with the $50,000 Bitcoin incoming. Let's give that up to a full week or 2. The only thing that you look for in order to determine whether or not it's actually going to happen is make sure that the previous level of resistance holds as support if there's a back test, right? And that's at about $44,700. If that level can hold, then, oh yeah, the 55,000 conservatively incoming. But let's get to the news in terms of what I'm seeing on the monthly MACD cross. Let's erase everything, guys. Please keep in mind, this is not, I think they call it like shill FUD or something like that. This is not that, but it's definitely something that I would like everyone to bear in mind, no pun intended, that the monthly MACD cross has happened, okay? So in order for the monthly MACD cross to uncross, I think I did say this on one of our previous videos, that Bitcoin literally needs to obliterate the all-time highs, and it must go to $100,000. Let me say, well, come on, Napoleon. What makes you say that that's going to happen? Remember, I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. In terms of me understanding the story, because that's all I do, guys. I never really make predictions, which I do, I say it's a prediction on some of the videos, but I'm just going over the story to the best of my ability in terms of what I'm seeing on the charts. And what I'm seeing on this monthly MACD cross down is whenever this happens, it's leaded by like 6 months up to like a year of downwards pressure. But in order to uncross it, like it's never happened before, so it must be like, seriously, the biggest Bitcoin move to take out the all-time highs and go to 100,000. Okay, so that's the all-time highs, right about 61,000, 61.2 thousand. And another thing to keep in mind is you must take the time into consideration. It took about 3 months, right? 1, 2, these are monthly candles, 2, 3 months down, okay? This is an active monthly candle. It's right now it's green, but this is the buyer's approach within the last 2 months. So as you can see, it took about 2 months just to accomplish the seller's candle's body right here from the buyers. What does that mean, one may ask? Well, so far I won't say it's an underwhelming approach, but it's not overwhelming. So I'll just leave it at that. Okay, guys, this is not an overwhelming approach in terms of the time frame in comparison to the 3 candles down. It took 2 months just to take out one of the previous sell candles bodies. That to me is a again, guys, it's just not overwhelming, and I'm just going to leave it at that. All right. So as long as we both know moving forward what is required from the buyers, this is not me making up stuff, guys. It's simple logic in terms of understanding the time and the gestures between the two parties. Well, really just one party, but the buyers and the sellers. The sellers moved the markets down in 3 monthly candles. Very beautiful, actually. Very beautiful 3 candles. 1, 2, 3 candles down. And so far, only 2 candles to take out 1 candle. I'd say, if I say proceed with caution, like I don't really like spreading the shield for you guys. I don't know what that is, but I think that's something. A lot of people say it. So I don't want to spread that, but I definitely want everyone to be aware that this is the requirement in my book, Napoleon Macro's book, okay? Not across the board, guaranteed it must happen. The buyers had better pull this off next month or the following month. What is that? Seriously, obliterate, not just come up to this level and start teetering around. No. And also we need volume, guys. Look, there's still no volume. If you look at the lower portion of the screen, like there's no volume. There's no volume followed by these moves. There is something called the low volume phase as it approaches the all-time highs. I know some of you follow me very close and you listen to everything I say. So yes, there is a phase where the market actually approaches the all-time highs, and there is a very low volume phase. But after it breaks the all-time highs, we must get volume, guys. We must get the volume to seriously increase. This way, it would be a sustainable move, like something like this candle right here. See this large volume candle, like something like that. When/if the market approaches the all-time highs, okay, which is about 61,000. Okay, so let's give it a full 2 months to see if the buyers can pull this off. What we're looking for, I'm just going to keep my conservative price target of about 55. I realize let's start with 50, yes, but let's walk up the stairs, guys. Okay, if it can accomplish 50, then the next target for me would be 55. What is my trajectory on this video? Again, 44.7 must hold. If you're looking at the lower time frame on the daily candles, it must hold in order to continue higher. I'm not saying it will. What I'm saying is, if you're looking at the price action and you're understanding the gestures as I'm explaining it, very crystal clear, hopefully, it's very simple, guys. It's not complicated. As long as we can get a close and hold above 44.7, okay? Expect the Bitcoin price to continue to walk up the stairs, but please keep in mind, this is just the small time frame gestures. The big boy candlesticks are saying this better be a sustainable move. Otherwise, this price is in preparation to move to the downside, guys. Okay, eventually, not now, eventually. All right, so that's the end of the video. Hopefully you guys got everything. The short term is looking fair if it's above 44.7. The big boy candlesticks are still under pressure if Bitcoin does not break above 61,000-ish within the next 2 months. And that summarizes everything. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And that's the end of the video. So if you don't mind doing me a huge favor before you go by simply leaving an appropriate thumb, I would appreciate it below the video, and also leave a comment so that the YouTube algorithm can promote this video. If you guys are new, we also explore the traditional stocks throughout the week. So you can kindly join us here on this interesting journey, intense journey at times, and we'll send that out to you momentarily. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for your time. Remember, always have a strategy, guys, before you enter. Keep that positive energy flowing. We'll talk soon, and bye for now, guys and gals.